Hello everyone, my name is Rafi. Today I'm gonna explain my review of the novel from the book Suzanne Collins. The book's name The Hunger Games. Before we going to the story, let's going to the other side. You can see the book title The Hunger Games, author Suzanne Collins. Story title I just struggle for life or death. Published date September 14, 2008. Vacon 384. Publisher Scholastic Press. Categories science fiction, young adult, and adventure. Let's just go straight to story. Novel The Hunger Games details the adventure of Katniss Everdeen, who is forced to engage in fight to the death tournament against other children. The novel takes place in Panem, a dystopic country built on what was once the North America. In a world of limited resources, the despotic government run by the capital keeps its citizens in line by separating them into the district and reinforcing several class separation. But their strongest tool to promote disunion and to discourage rebellion is the Hunger Games, a yearly event where two tributes from each district are pitted against each other for the country to watch on television. Katniss lived with her mother and young sister Prim in District 12, the poorest of the district. Ever since her father died, she has been the family provider, hunting illegally the woods outside the district with her friend Gal. The novel begins on the day of the reaping, when each district must select two tributes, one male and one female, to represent them in Hunger Games. When Prim is selected as the female tribute, Katniss offers herself as volunteer and is allowed to serve as tribute alongside Peeta, a middle-class boy from the district. The remainder of Part 1 of the novel follows the children as they are both trained for the brutal games and groomed to portray a certain image for the audience. She forced herself into stoic determination to win, philosophy made difficult by the kindly Vita. The relationship is made even more fraught when the Vita confessed during a live interview that has a crush on Katniss. Thought she fears making emotional connection that could compromise her desire to win. She agrees to portray the image of unfeared throne, an idea proposed by their sponsor Hamid. The games are held in an arena in a forested area. When they begin, Katniss rushes away from the excitement of the initial bloodbath and uses her hunting survival skill to develop a strategy. She sleeps in trash and hunt game. Each night, Face of the Dead broadcasts into the sky. As they stay hidden, she learns that Peeta has allied himself with the career tributes, those tributes from the richer district who train their entire life for the games. Well, because it's too long, then I skip to the next paragraph. The medicine cures Beta, and they spend more growing closer into the cave. In the cave, once the game maker dry up their water supplies, they prepare themselves and head out to Pescato, the only other surviving tribute. But their main challenge turned out not to Picato, but several Wolfman creatures unleashed by the game maker. Creatures reanimated from the corpses of their tribute. Katniss and Beta escape by climbing to higher ground, while the other tribute falls and is tortured by creatures. Finally, Katniss kills the tribute with her arrow out of mercy. They have won the games, but the game maker resigned the rules about dual victory. Beta and Katniss threaten to commit dual suicide, which would ruin the game, and they are hence awarded a dual victory. They are visited by Capitol representatives and separate for a long period recovery. When they broke out the audience again, Hamid warned Katniss that she needed to overfly the lower angle as a defense for her threat to commit suicide, which the Capitol considered an act of rebellion. Over the period of fanfare that follows, she takes his advice, which makes Pita, who actually does love her, very happy. When all is done, they head back to District 12, and Katniss lets slip along the way that her affection was always for the cameras. Truth, not the answer truth. She is torn between her old identity as poor hunter and the more complex one she shaped through the game. Beta is heartbroken but understands they must maintain an image as they prepare to present themselves to their district. Maybe that's all. Can I say if there are many shortcomings, say sorry and thank you.